motherfuckers?
The perfect way to start the show. You're like, motherfuckers on what? What? God, God, look at that, dude. That is just
Swearing after.
That looks so bad.
I look like shit this morning.
You don't look like shit. Your one bone looks great, dude.
It looks great, but my fucking face looks inflated.
No, it doesn't. Wait, do you have your mic on anymore or no?
Check.
No, you do. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Let me know if y'all can hear him. I just want to have it hold him closer. That's what I was.
What's up, chat?
You gotta hold a little closer. What's up, guys? So I see some guys like Ty's like, what's this? I see some people say that every single week. This is the Wake Up Barstool post-show. Because I was out the last couple of Fridays, it's I don't think we did it then. But the plan for this show is always Wednesday and Friday. We don't want to do turn off slow mode. Who's ever in control of the YouTube chat? There's no point in slow mode. We don't have enough people to do slow mode. But yeah, we do this every Wednesday and Friday. It's super fun, super chill. We just kind of hang out, talk about whatever the fuck we want. If there's like funny stuff around the internet that I want to get to, we get into that. But for right now, it's me and Mikey hanging out. Thank you to everybody who's here. Jimbo Slice is right. Everyone liked the stream, so we do this more. Ty says we'd love to have Wub live on YouTube so I can put it on while I work. I know, but we can't. We can't put it on YouTube till later in the day.
They're calling us the big two. That's what they're saying.
That's right, babe. When we get the big three back on Friday, well, unfortunately,
there you go.
We got like another month, dude.
Yeah, probably another month.
I agree we need Blutman as a regular host. He had to do it Wednesday because I had to do the dozen, and I could hear from outside, and Blutman was electric. He was dialed in. He had so much shit he wanted to talk about. So maybe we'll start to get. I'll start to endeavor with Liam if he wants to make this more of a regular thing. We do this at 10:15 Eastern, 9:15 Central every Wednesday and Friday. We got the Masters on. Good job, Carson. We can't show it, but like we have this giant, massive TV in here, which has the chat on it, and then in the corner, Carson has the Masters. So that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, in terms of the Friday Big Three, the BBC, me, Mikey, and Dana, and really it's a Big Four because Megan as well, it's going to have been like almost 3 months, I feel like, before we all do a show together again. Yeah. Because Megan was out for a while. I missed 2 Fridays for vacay. You're out the next 3 Fridays. Dana's gone to, you're out the next 3 Fridays.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the spring beast, dude. Everybody locks in during football, and so it's kind of like everything tends to... This is where you get all your traveling in.
Yep. 2 Fridays are for work, and then the 3rd Friday is for pleasure.
Oh, let's go. Where are you going to the bachelor party?
Delray Beach, Florida.
Okay, is that where Ella went recently?
That's so her family, they have a house down there. So my buddy has a house in Boynton Beach, and we would go to Delray to go out, and it is like this long strip. It's like this beautiful beach town. So many bars, so many restaurants.
I've actually been to that strip one time.
Dude, it's like
my brother-in-law's wife's family
Malls,
used to have a place down
like
there.
Little bodegas.
Yeah, we went to like a cool club down there.
Everything I need is right there. Dante has a club down there, so we're going to go to that.
I mean, let's just, and I'll say this. I don't want to be like all the assholes and losers and haters, of which there are many, online that are like, oh, it must be so hard. Like all these, like, are always talking shit to you.
Right.
Because even something like Beach House in Vegas is going to be awesome, but that is work. And like, there's a lot of pressure with like, be funny, be entertaining, be content. Like it is you being you, but it's not easy, and it's hard to make good. But the Dante connection is something that anybody would have killed for early 20s,
bro.
To have somebody that is a legitimate multi-club owner all around the country and can hook you up all the time, it has to be so nice.
He's arguably, other than like the big dogs of this company, he is up there for the best connection to have.
Oh, it has to be.
The people he knows, the nightlife that he knows, the DJs, the clubs, the bars, the restaurants, all the hookups at restaurants that he has. Like, he is a great connection to have.
Does he own the clubs? Or is he like partner?
He partner.
He's like in ownership groups and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
But they have, I want to say...
Because, Tybo says DJs don't have clubs. He's just a DJ. No, I think he's more than a DJ. He's like, Dante's one of those guys, yes, he has a job here, but it's not his real job.
No.
Like, he has an actual job. Like, he's actually a very successful human being.
This is Barstool is like the non-successful part of Dante's life. Like,
yes. Yeah.
his night, like his DJing and his clubs, like that is what's very successful in his life. Yes, he does very well at Barstool, and he's been here forever. But I mean, this is just a fun side gig he does, you know.
So I got to give a shout out to our guy Steve Brzezinski. He's one of the biggest Wub fans we got. Good guy, Steve. Says he's getting into the podcast game. Any tips, Steve? I say this all the time. So the great part about nowadays is the barrier to entry for doing things is so low because like your phone can record good quality. You can buy a cheap mic. You can use headphones. Like there's a million things you do. Do what you like, dude. Just do it because you enjoy it. If you try to do something, if you try to make a show or do something just for the numbers or like to want to be successful one day, you're going to be miserable and it's not going to work. Because I've launched 15 to 20 podcasts that completely fail. But every single one of them was a show that I enjoyed and I wanted to be doing. And the great part about it is, okay, maybe one day you do pop off, that's awesome. But if you're enjoying it, it doesn't really matter. And every time you crack open that mic, you're getting better. It's practice. It's reps on task. So just do whatever you want, man. Don't do it for the numbies.
Be yourself.
Don't do it for the success. Do something that you actually want to do and talk about. Like my favorite podcast I've ever done. This one actually did okay numbers, but life got in the way of it and the show declined in quality. But I used to do a For Mandalore podcast with the TV show Mandalorian. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
We were locked in.
Nerd shit, dude.
Have you ever seen Mandalorian?
My roommate in college was huge into it, and he kept trying to get me to watch it, but I can't. It's animation, right?
No, but there is a lot of good Star Wars animation.
What am I thinking of?
So you're probably thinking of like Clone Wars so
there was one that was animation he was trying to get me to watch and I just couldn't get into it.
That guy Dave Filoni, that is the creator of all those shows, he had a heavy role in Mandalorian and he's now kind of the president. We need to go full nerd here because you're like the most traditional sports jock in the world when it comes to just checking all. That's why you're the Barbarian King, the Barbarian Beer King. I want to talk to you about Vegas.
God, like if whoever's listening right now, this is going to be the craziest week of my life. Like when you talk about they're rolling out, I wouldn't even say the red carpet. Like first of all, our sponsor is
Hold on, real quick. I want to set some background. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Never been to Vegas.
So you've never been.
I'm going in, and I was talking to Jeremy. I'll never be able to go again.
So you've never. That's the only content that I wanted to. That's the only context I wanted to set the table with. So you've never been. Now talk about what you're walking into.
So the sponsor of Beach House is the city of Las Vegas.
That's how many numbies y'all did on last year's show, is that y'all convinced the city of Las Vegas to get involved.
The first weekend alone on Beach House in Jersey, just on Twitter alone, we did 150 million impressions, going from a zero show.
Yeah, that didn't exist.
Coming from the bottom. And then it just went like this. Like no one really in the Barstool Universe, other than football fans, knew who I was.
That's so crazy to think about. You're right. Like at that time, you were still kind of finding your way a little bit.
I didn't have a lane at all.
Yeah.
And then Beach House happened, and I just fucking blew up. And
it's funny, too, because the first time I ever met Mikey was at the 3v3 tournament last year. Yeah. And he was telling me about his partying alter ego. I used to have one party about purple pants, but then he's telling me about the Nightcrawler. Little did I know.
Yeah.
It would be the start of a revolution of Crawler Nation.
Yeah. So, it's back. Okay, so backstory of Nightcrawler. Me and my roommate Luke, his alter ego was Vegas.
Oh, no way. They called him Vegas?
Vegas and Nightcrawler.
Vegas and Nightcrawler.
So when me and him would drink in college, we would just wreak havoc on the city of Bloomington. Dude. And okay, back to, So I won't even say that they're rolling out.
So City of Las Vegas is sponsored.
Right. And I won't even say that they're rolling out a red carpet. It's more like a platinum diamond carpet, man. We are the VIP of all VIPs in the city of Vegas for a week straight. Every show, every club that we go to, every dinner that we go to is we don't wait in lines. We are the VIP. We are in the most prestigious table and and roped off section in all of Vegas.
Where y'all staying?
We don't know. They won't tell us. It's all a surprise.
But it's gonna be like there's a good chance that you're gonna be staying in some sort of like villa
they told us
or something.
Probably the nicest penthouse suites in all of Vegas.
Oh my God, dude.
And they told us, they gave us a little teaser on what our first day itinerary is. And I'm not allowed to say, but it is like mind-boggling. Like it is just, and Dave and Gaz were saying like they've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
This is the most star treatment they've ever seen, and including them.
No way.
Like birthday parties and like all out weekends. They said this doesn't hold a torch to what we're going to be doing in Vegas. So you guys should be very like, it's going to be unbelievable. Follow Barstool Spring Break House on all socials and follow along because it's going to get nuts.
So but are the socials the same as the Beach House one?
Yes.
They just changed the name to Spring
handles.
Break House?
They changed the handles,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because everybody goes to Vegas for stuff.
Right.
So the fact that y'all actually have, I wonder if it's like they're trying to get the young people back in there.
They are. Because, like all the young kids now, they can just, gamble on their phones and like do that kind of stuff. But Vegas, like there's just no feeling like going to Vegas and walking into a casino and with your boys, So I think they're trying to bring that back.
Crazy.
And I'm so excited for being my first time.
Are you going to get to the Sphere?
I hope. I don't know. We don't know our itinerary.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went. I'm very lucky to be a part of a boys group that has gone to see the Grateful or Dead and Company.
Yeah.
Now 3 different trips at the Sphere, and it's one of the most mind-blowing things you could possibly experience.
Yeah, and I don't do drugs, but I'd assume doing drugs and going to a Sphere concert would be absolute mind-bending.
So I do. Not as much anymore. Not as much anymore. I've relaxed quite a bit, but yes, mushrooms, the Dead, and Sphere are a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing about the Sphere, look, the inside is wild. It feels like you're on like a Star Wars movie. It feels like sci-fi. The bars at the bottom feel like they hit. It's crazy. But then to me, it's the outside. Because you're in the middle of the desert. And granted, all of Vegas has this sort of feel. It's like a Tower of Babel, like monument to human ingenuity that here in the middle of the desert, we've created this just massive city with gleaming towers. But all of these buildings, all the architecture, of course, because it's how we build stuff, it's all square. It's all angular, right? Yeah. Like it's got like, hard angles and everything. And there is something so alien and futuristic about something perfectly rounded, and how they build it is it's not the top half of a sphere. Very critically, it starts to bend back in when it goes into the ground, so it almost gives this feeling of like an ancient piece of alien tech that you've like unearthed somehow, and it's just
like when you walk in, like what is there like a concourse?
Yes, and it feels like a space concourse. It feels like you're on a space station.
But then you walk into the
and then there's upstairs bars. There's like a downstairs. If you're going on the floor, there's downstairs bars that have a completely different feeling. That feels like you're in like a Star Wars cantina, like a little more grimy, like everything.
Right.
It's all. I'm a big fan of and this is because I'm an animation nerd and a Disney nerd, and I've read a lot of like. Animation books on like shape language and everything, and how you kind of speak to the consumer, to the viewer, without them even realizing you are. And again, a lack of hard angles is throughout the architecture, and the interiors are like doorways will be rounded, lights are rounded, and it all comes together to give you this sort of alien experience. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Okay, so what do you think though? What do you think Vegas is going to look like for you? How do you handle the pressure to party? I know that sounds dumb.
I know,
but it is a lot of pressure.
And a lot of people, like when we would say, and I get it, like us complaining even in the slightest that this is our job and like we have to drink 4 nights in a row. Like I get it from the viewer. They're like, wow, like whatever, like look at these spoiled brats. But to be fair, like we are on camera from every waking moment
Yeah.
Like I wake up, I open my eyes and there's a camera in my face.
That's crazy.
And so it's very like draining.
And it's not like they're not gonna hide anything embarrassing. Like they want the embarrassing shit to happen and they want to hammer you for it.
But what I think I did really well in the beach house was I was literally just myself. Like I was like how I am. And if you ask any of my boys, like that's how I am all the time. Like that's how, like just partying, drink, like that's my personality all the time. So that's what I'm not concerned of for Vegas is like I'm just gonna be myself again and like people will like it. But it's just the 7 days straight of I don't know what to expect. Are we maybe taking a day and like going and traveling somewhere, like maybe doing ATVs in the desert? Or
I've done that at a bachelor party. Very fun.
Yeah, like are we maybe taking a day off of drinking? But then all the viewers are gonna be like, I thought this was just a big drink trip, and like, but like yes, it is. Like we are gonna be boozing and partying most of the time, but I just don't know what to expect from a 7 day straight thing in Vegas. But I don't know. I'm just gonna be myself, and there is a pressure of trying to live up to. I'm not gonna try to live up to what I did in Jersey. Like I'm just gonna be myself, and hopefully it's just the same. But I don't know. I don't know. A lot of expectations and a lot of new characters.
The pool clubs, dude. The pool clubs are gonna be
ridiculous.
So it's funny. Like 7 days is gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
Because even at my younger age, I've gone for a bachelor party. I've gone on these trips. Like to me, almost like 36 hours is my
That's what Dante said.
Vegas limit to where I want to get out.
Right.
Like you are going to be. I don't know. Are you going to try to? You may have to get some workouts in just not to lose your mind.
I have to. No, I have to.
You're going to have to
walk.
It's the only way, and it's a good city to go walk and go sweat it out.
Right.
It's the only way that you're going to survive.
I need to, and I think hopefully by the sounds of where we're staying, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of fitness center, gym.
Oh yeah.
That we could go. I need to just lift maybe 3 times in that week.
Ooh, dude, pre beach club pump. Get the endorphins flowing, feel good. Maybe hit a little spa day. You could do a content spa day, dude.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's the clutch thing to do in Vegas.
There you go.
Actually, I need to do that.
Good call, Tan. Our fearless EP.
Who going to Vegas is Kadik is most worried to be going with? That is
oddly worded question, Jake, but I get the question.
Yeah. Who am I most worried about to go with? I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of Rico. Like me and Rico get along very well. But I just don't know. I haven't seen him in that environment.
I feel bad for Rico, dude.
I know. And he's a yes guy. Like, he's never going to say no to Dave, but...
I feel bad for Rico. I mean, he's my age, I'm pretty sure. He's got a full family. So not only is he going to be fucking exhausted...
Right.
He's got to somehow try to be, like, funny and create content with all these other people. And I know, and this is... he's going to be getting so much flack from his family.
I just don't know. I've never seen him in that situation. So maybe I'm not scared, like worried about Rico. I'm not worried about anyone on the cast, but I just don't know what to expect from some people. You know, like I partied with Mooby and Smelly, like they're a great time, but I haven't seen them for a long period of time, like drinking every day. But yeah, I'm pumped, dude.
Shout out Smelly, love her. I know Mooby a little less, but
Smelly was on your basketball.
Yeah, I got to know Kelly during the 3-on-3 tournament, and they are just really genuinely sweet, fun, badass athletes.
Yeah,
too. I can't wait to watch. Do you think that team cohesion will stick throughout the 7 days? Or are you all worried about chinks?
You think there would be like
in the
cliques or like like
cliques,
people branching off?
Maybe arguments.
Yeah, and there's always going to be argument. Like it's bound to happen. Like especially with, you got the exes on there. You got Nikki Annika. So you never know what you're going to get with them. There could be arguments, or they could be great. Like there's this. They have a great dynamic, and they dated for a little bit, but. I don't know. There's always going to be arguments. People are going to, when you live with people for that long, people are going to get on your nerves. Like, people are going to get on your nerves, whether it's, how they wake up in the morning and they just, like, don't take care of themselves or shit like that. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could get annoyed with by people, but I don't know. I'm a very easygoing guy. Like, if someone has a problem with me, just come up and say it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
But if someone's, like, talking shit behind my back or like someone in the cast and like, why not just come up and say it? That's when I get a little pissed. But other than that, I don't expect that, but we'll see. I don't know.
T-Bot, my robot son's fun fact, T-Bot's the only person to be banned from City and decent exposure thrice. That's not true.
I think that is actually.
That's not true. There's an old rumor in Baton Rouge that I one time got very drunk and just swung meat at Texas State Brazil, and that's absolutely not true. I did, however, though, you got to do better at the last pool club that I went to. LSU was playing Vegas. They had a big alumni party at this pool club. You know, I show up, I got my LSU basketball jersey on. I'm feeling myself, got my fanny pack. I'm ready to roll. Yeah. Somebody hands me something, I take it. I'm ready to roll. We're having a good time.
Substance or liquid?
Something, you know. And then next thing you know, I look up. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm dancing. I look around. I'm like alone on the stage. Nobody's there. I have just a tiny bathing suit on, about the length of these shorts, no shirt, no shoes, no nothing. I go back to the little bungalow room that we had or whatever. Fanny pack gone, shoes gone, jersey gone. I had to ask the workers for a lime green tank top. They gave me a medium. My gut was hanging out. I'm still not in a good headspace. I had to walk 1.5 miles back to my hotel. No shoes, Vegas Strip, tiny bathing suit. It was tough.
Well, thankfully,
it was a bad look.
Well, thankfully, back to what I was saying to Jeremy about turning my brain off, we're going to have a full security detail with us, so they're going to be able to like control me if I get to that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And nobody should take your shit.
Right. If I have some things laying around, like I'm sure security will find a way to get that.
I did end up finding my fanny pack. One of my friends had taken it. Never found my shoes or my jersey. Sweet basketball.
Concerning.
We're being told that there might be video of the swinging meat someplace.
Guys, no.
A witness.
No.
On the ground, so there might be
I'm gonna make T-Bob feel a little better about himself here. There could have been, I don't know, probably 15 occurrences where I could have been arrested for public indecency, but I just haven't at bars and things like that, taking things
look,
out.
I wish I was confident enough to swing meat at a Texas State Brazil. I'm not. There's no way. That's crazy. Now, to be fair, in my past, I used to party hard enough to where I did have to really ask myself, because I heard this like after college, and I had to really ask myself, like, wait, did I actually did I actually do this? And I had to call my friends and ask them. They said no. But I finally figured out, my guy Zach, the guy that originally started the rumor, I got him to admit last year that he made it up. He made it up. So no, guys, I never did that. Danny.
Kind of fucked up, Zach.
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up. Former teammate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not one of the boys.
One of those. He was one of those walk-ons that was just a freak in the weight room.
Yeah.
Small guy, but squatted like 600 pounds, bench like 350, probably weighed about 220.
Yeah.
Just one of those monsters.
Yeah, I love this
He
shit.
had a hammer too, dude.
Nice, good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
You guys are so blessed.
You see Nike shoes, size 4, European at the pool club, Kadik, return to T-Bob. I don't wear size 4s. I wear size.
Yes.
I wear size 12s, guys.
My turn the brain off is my default setting. So good call on that, T-Bot.
It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch. I'm going to miss you terribly over the next few weeks, but it's gonna be great.
I know, but hopefully
You gonna do BBC from there?
No, I think we're banking.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
That was what Peyton was thinking. Because I think
that makes more sense for us
y'all
to check in, because y'all are going to be so busy.
Yeah.
You're going to be on the run 24/7.
Because I think we're recording Friday Night Pints out there, me, her, and Dante.
Oh, that'll be great.
But I don't know if we're going to do BBC out there.
Yeah, everybody should go listen to Barstool Big Boys Club.
Yeah.
It's exceedingly stupid, but I think it's pretty funny.
That's going back to
It's a good time.
going back to podcasting. That is something like that's my baby. You know,
BBC.
Like I'm so passionate.
Yeah.
And I just have so much fun on there, dude.
I know. We got to. Yeah, we still have big plans to do more stuff.
Yeah.
But like in terms of,
I think this summer
we have the base podcast down well.
Right.
We just got
I think this summer is going to be great with doing out of office stuff. You know.
Yes, I agree.
I think that'll be big.
So no BBC next week. No,
there will be.
There is. It may not be live. Is it next week? Y'all are going?
So I'm leaving Wednesday for UCLA.
Okay.
Me and Liam.
So there
are
will be a
shooting.
normal episode next week,
And then
we'll
we're gonna
bank another one.
Yeah, for the week after. And then the week after that, we're back on shit.
Damn, dude.
Back on shit.
Leaving Wednesday for UCLA, straight into Vegas.
Petite sausage for petite puppy.
No, guys.
Petite sausage for petite puppy.
It's completely average.
Petite
Some would even say, but
Petite sausage for petite puppy.
probably not. Are they taking away your phones?
No, but what I did on the first beach house was I just left my phone at home. I'm like, dude, what do I need a phone for? I have security
Yep.
that could get me home.
That has to feel so good,
So
dude.
great. And I have someone recording me, so I don't need my phone. So there was probably, we were there, 4 nights every week. We were 16 days. I probably took my phone out at night, maybe half that time.
What a freeing feeling
the
in
best.
today's day and age.
Bro,
Because also,
it's the
because
best.
I leave my phone behind on vacation anyway. Generally, I let it die and just don't look at anything. But like, I have the anxiety of like, oh, I should be doing this, or what if somebody.
Right.
You get the advantages of leaving the phone behind, but you're still taken care of in those
so
regards.
Moment. You're just vibing, like you're talking. You don't need, because like when you don't have someone recording you at 24/7, you're worried about, oh, let me get this video of this DJ so I look cool. Or
Yep.
like, I'm
Yep.
like, dude, I don't need that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably not going to take my phone out a couple nights just to chill and vibe and hang out.
Mike, I'm not gonna lie. Today's looking like a pretty good day to drink beers.
Wait, what's the degrees?
How are you feeling about this today?
What?
I got to go. So I'm actually very excited for my day. It's not going to involve beers. It's a very dad day, as
It's
always.
really not a great day to drink beers.
Is it not? Is it going to rain?
50 degrees.
Oh, I thought it was 70.
No, that was yesterday.
Why do I have these shorts on and a floral shirt? I
don't know.
I thought it was going to be sunny and 70 today.
No.
I thought we had beach weather coming.
No.
Okay. Well,
Next
I-
Monday is 80.
I can't wait. My kids loved the first Super Mario movie. I kind of thought it was just completely average, but that's fine, whatever. One thing you'll learn is that like when your kids love something, it's fun to watch them get excited about it. And my oldest daughter, Alice, who's the most like me, she's a huge nerd. She's the absolute best. She has been counting down the seconds to go see this movie for months now. And we were on vacation, and then I had the mini golf stuff the last 2 days. So this afternoon, 5 p.m., going to the theaters, large butter popcorn,
what are your-
large Coke. I'm very simple. I do not veer.
Me
It
neither.
is a large butter popcorn and a large Coke icy.
When do you try to get to in your seats?
If it were up to me, I want to be there when the previews start.
Okay, so let me ask you this now.
Yeah.
You have your large popcorn,
Yep.
large Coke. Are you trying to get refills in on both before the movie starts?
So a couple of things here. I normally never like to miss any of the movie. My wife doesn't give as much of a fuck. So generally, she will, if anybody wants a refill, she doesn't care. She'll go do it.
Okay.
That said, you watch enough of these kids' movies, a lot of them aren't that good. A lot are, but a lot aren't. And so, like, these are actually movies that sometimes I'll be completely okay with taking a nap during.
Right.
Or probably not the Mario movie. I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to be like. But maybe taking a nap during it. Maybe I always got to refill the icy. I don't always do it with the popcorn refill. But that what you did hit on a problem that I have, which is finishing the entire popcorn before the movie starts.
Oh, brother.
Happens every time.
Brother, this is my routine. Me and the boys, we always, if it's a movie where you don't have like a sign, you don't pick seats, we try to get there early and we get to seats in the first row of the second level.
Smart. Fucking
You
love it.
Put your feet up on the
Yeah, it has a little railing right there. Beautiful.
So we
play.
do that, and I'll get a large butter popcorn, peanut M&Ms in the popcorn, mix it around,
Oh yes, dude.
large soda, and then once I destroy that or it gets down low, I'm right back, refill both, and I'm in my seat ready for showtime.
Back in time for the movie. Oh, let's go, dude. Again, I'm really almost OCD about not wanting to veer, but dropping some peanut M&Ms in there kind of sounds fantastic. I may try that today.
Do it.
You may have provided me one little adjustment that I never would have thought I would have
Yeah,
done.
give it a try.
Barstool fan, $2 super chat. Thanks, brother. Favorite Wayne song, favorite Lord of the Rings movie. I know this is kind of funny. It's not like a deep cut or anything, but for the Wayne song that has meant most to me in my life, it's a Millie. Now, I said on Twitter that it was like 2011. I guess it's more like 2008, 2009, but I'm old and all memories blend together. But like the Millie, dude, you want to talk about a song that I would listen to before games that I used to max out to? I remember benching 445 pounds with that song blasting through the weight room. It defined an entire summer for me, the Carter 3 did, an entire couple of years. So, yeah, it'd be a million.
Mine's blowing. Huh? I love the blow.
I mean, Wayne, he's incredible. Our favorite Lord of the Rings movie, Fellowship of the Ring. I know they're all great. Everybody has different opinions. I tend to love my first forays in a new universe. That's why I like Fellowship. That's why I like New Hope. And that's why I love Sorcerer's Stone.
How does getting...
Wait. What's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie?
I don't know. I haven't watched them. Sorry, bud.
You and Ella have never seen Lord of the Rings?
How does getting discovered... What does that say? A Barstool or landing a job, good content, or luck or combination? Mine was luck.
There's a million different ways it can happen. You can't really pin it down. Like, I just straight up pitched myself. But you know, I had the power of like 13 years of resume behind me.
What I think's so cool about Barstool is everyone has a different story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like mine was I had good connections that knew Dave, and you know, having a football background obviously helps, and I could speak fairly well in front of a camera. I'm charismatic, have a good personality, and I showed that in video, so I just sent that to Dave. I kind of pitched myself as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, he took a chance on me, and now I just drink beers and hang out with Dana.
Oh, the best, dude.
It's pretty good.
Thoughts on Dune? Dune's
so
incredible.
good.
It is the again, every generation produces like an epic, right? There's like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I mean, before that, you go to like Ben-Hur, stuff like that. Dune is the epic of these modern times. Villeneuve is in his bag. Wonderful combination of practical and CGI effects. Just unbelievably beautiful visually. Great story. Really well acted. I cannot wait for Dune 3. Again, Dune 3 in IMAX is going to be amazing. The Odyssey in IMAX by Christopher Nolan is going to be amazing.
When's that coming out?
I don't know. I've heard, though, that like all the 70mm showings, like a lot of them are already sold out for opening weekend. I would love to go to a 70mm. I don't think we have one here in Chicago
I'm so
yet.
excited for the Odyssey.
What other? Oh, I really want to see Project Hail Mary in IMAX as well. I heard that's all practical effect. I'm a massive believer in, if you can, I know it's expensive, but if you can, practical effects with digital touches around the edges. Your brain knows when something's fake and knows when something's real. Ethan says, I still haven't finished Fellowship of the Ring, even though I've tried countless times. I'll try again after the act today. I don't know how.
Yeah, just give up. Give up on it.
Hey, new live stream coming. I'm going to make Ella and Kadik sit down for 13 hours straight, and we're going to live stream us watching the movies. It's going to be really electric stuff, guys. Lock in. All 3 extended editions. What do you think? You think Ella would be a Lord of the Rings fan?
Bro, Ella would want to literally blow her head off. If she was watching him with you.
Oh, man.
If she was watching him even alone, she would. But watching him with you, and you're like, oh, wait till you see Bilbo Baggins.
No, Bilbo Baggins. There we go. Look at you.
Wait till you see what Bilbo Baggins does here with Gandalf.
Okay, look at you. A couple character
I
names.
watched like the first hour of the first one, and I just...
How did you stop?
It's,
That's fucking crazy, dude. Do you know how old Bilbo is at his birthday?
the first movie?
Mm-hmm.
15.
111. Do you know how old Frodo is?
Oh, Frodo's
It's his
the young
birthday
one.
too. Frodo's the young one.
Right.
How old's Frodo?
15.
33.
Jeez,
But hobbits become adults at 33. It's actually not unlike the modern man, where he used to be a man at 18. Hobbits literally
T-Bob.
have their
T-Bob.
teens in their 20s.
T-Bob.
What?
Enough.
What? You don't care? This is vital information, Mikey. I want you to be a well-rounded individual. It's more to life than just Vegas clubs and beers and football.
Oh, in my current life, no.
And skillets. I want a skillet. You want to get a skillet?
Maybe.
Okay. All right, guys. We love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning again. Wednesdays, Fridays, Wake Up Barstool Post-Show Show. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. All that good stuff. And
Love y'all.
We'll
Bring
be
back
back Monday with some more WUB.
See you guys in like a month.
Love you guys. Yeah. Good, happy trails, Mikey.
Yep.
Good luck in Vegas, dude.
Thanks.
All right, later, guys. Good job, Carson.